At least I have the Habs. Oh, wait.
Cause we're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1. Yes, we're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
What's up, Dolphins? The Dolphins lose 31-12 to what most people consider to be the worst team in football. And yeah, no, it's probably definitely the Dolphins. I know we beat the Jaguars, who are winless. Barely did that. If it wasn't for that one play where they got a nice turnover in the end zone, they would be 0-4 right now, and deservedly so. They have not held a lead during a game for a single snap this season. You have to be completely fucking inept to do that. It is week 4. This was one of the best offenses in the league last year, and now they are by far the worst. And no, this is not a lack of Tua problem. Even if Tua was in there, this team would be doing the same fucking mistakes. Trying the same cutesy motion before snap. Nobody knows their fucking position. Nobody knows who's supposed to be moving. There were some plays, you were having a hurry-up offense. You stopped the ball with 1 fucking second left because nobody knew where they were supposed to fucking be. And yeah, it worked a bit for the first drive until that stupid fucking backwards pass fumble. Yeah, they were moving the ball pretty well. And of course, that one play that's basically a jet sweep from Tyreek Hill, it worked really well the first time. I think they got like 13 yards, something like that. But then it didn't work after that. But they kept trying it over and over and over and over and over again. And a fucking 3rd and 1 call, you send the ball backwards. Or no, it was a 4th and 1 call. I don't understand at all what Mike McDaniel is doing. He looks like he has never coached a football game in his life. And yeah, you can tell that the players just don't care, don't respect him anymore. Tyreek Hill is yelling at someone on the sideline. I don't think it was Mike. If he was yelling at him, he wasn't directly doing it. I don't know. And then near the end of the game, you finally get a touchdown. Congrats. And then you try an onside kick, and you don't know where the fucking landing zone is. Now, I'll be honest. I stopped watching the game after the Tennessee's first touchdown. I just couldn't take it anymore. I was tired. I needed to go to bed. I had a long day. I don't know if this landing zone thing was from the new rules or not. But regardless, you should know how to fucking play the game. I don't care if it's a new rule. You should have fucking practiced it and learned it. I don't know. There's just no effort from this team. Same mistakes keep happening. They lost to Mason fucking Rudolph. Will Levis went out with an injury. Hopefully he's okay. He landed pretty hard on his shoulder. You never want to see injuries. You lost to Mason fucking Rudolph. Everybody who has built this team, and basically every player on this team, needs to be fired. This is ridiculous. This doesn't work. It's over. Mike McDaniel does not know how to coach without Tua. And honestly, he didn't coach very well with Tua, especially late in last season. When defenses were figuring out your scheme, you keep trying the same thing over and over again, and it's not working. So one of two things needs to happen. You either need to learn how to change up your playbook and call a different style game, or you need to go. I'm sorry, you're an awesome guy. I'd love to go out and have a beer with you, but no, you are a terrible fucking coach. And Greer, honestly, this is the third time that a rebuild has fallen apart in 3 years. He cannot build a football team. He needs to go. I don't know. This team is fucked when it comes to a rebuild, like I said before, because they're fucked over with cap money. You can trade these players. You can get a pretty decent return for Hill, not as much as you paid for him, obviously, because he's near the twilight of his career. You can get something for Tua. I wouldn't say you'd get a first. You could probably at least get a third, maybe even a second. Otherwise, this season is going to be a long, painful one. This, like I said in the beginning of the season, this is a difficult schedule. This would have been a very difficult schedule for the Dolphins if they were good to win the division or to make the playoffs. If they were good, which they're not. I'm not saying they're going to do that because they're absolutely fucking not going to. But this schedule is going to completely fuck over the Dolphins, especially when you just lost to the Titans. You're playing another bad team next week. You're playing the 1-3 Patriots. They just lost 30-13 to San Francisco. Even though it was a similar score, they actually looked somewhat fucking competent in that game. Yeah. I don't know who's going to want to watch that game besides diehard Dolphins and Patriots fans. Because otherwise, you're a sicko if you want to watch that. The Dolphins are currently at the 2nd overall pick if the draft, or if the season ended today. How do you go from scoring 70 points last season to not holding a lead at all and being at the 2nd overall pick right now? Should be first because of how they played against Jacksonville. I love this team. It hurts me so much, but I'll be ready to be heard again next week when we play the Patriots. Blessed be. Fins up.